What's up guys, it's Brandon J. Today we're gonna be dropping down in the big blue, aka brown water here in Tampa Bay, trying to shoot a grouper in the head. What you guys freaking doing over here? Fossil hunting? What the hell you got going on?
I don't know, I got something.
You got the
It's kind of gross.
Yeah, it looks a little gross, man. Fossil looks gross too. Speaking of gross, there's a goddamn dead stingray over here, so not sure what that is about. Somebody was making some makeshift scallops. Hey, are stingrays shootable? I'm gonna be honest, man, I'm not going to. You little crazy golden boy. How you doing today, brother cousin? Oh, yeah. We just drove through like friggin' inches of water. The freaking jiggy boat did it once again. Amy Jo just skipped right across the sandbar and we made it out to the spear spot. Water is looking pretty freaking, what you think, kiddo? It's a goddamn warship, man. Sheesh. I think I changed my mind. This water looks pretty milky, dude. This ain't great. What the freaking heck's going on here? This ain't great, Chief. All right, brother. I'll see ya. I just shot at a really big shadow. I shot a rock so hard. Dude, this rock couldn't be shaped any more like a grouper, I swear to God. That's the first time that's ever happened. I was like, dude, he just doesn't see me. He's not moving at all. Brother cousins, we are freaking, oh god, we're riding a gosh dang struggle bus right now. I got on this crazy outfit. I feel like a freaking warm burrito. It's got freaking wool inside of it. It is the most spectacular thing ever. I just threw it right over my wetsuit, keep me nice and toasty. Nothing for you either, huh? All right, sick, talking to some fans, hell yeah. We're headed to a new spot. But I'm trying to stay warm, so I'm staying in the cabin. Well, I was on sandwich break, and J-Gad's putting a freaking monster in the boat.
Give him a little tail pinch.
12 and a half.
12 and a half.
Shoot toy.
That'll go all right.
We got a, yeah, we got 6 bags of ice for that. We got about a pound of ice per ounce of fish you got. Ah. Heck no. You're good, I got you. Hey, how big's he gotta be? He's pinched and pushed out to get to 12. Oh my gosh, look at that, man. Mary had a little sheep. And so did Lane. Reef doesn't know what is going on with this fish because me and Jared do not shoot them. They're great eating fish. They're just a pain to clean. But it's funny, I haven't even seen a little sheep's head all day, and at least Lane's on the board. That's his first fish he's ever speared. So good job, buddy. I'm proud of you, man.
Perfect.
Proud of you. You did it. Well, it is 1:38 in the morning, and got some bad news. We've been running some tests on the boat, and we've got some serious issues that we got to fix. So we don't have the boat any longer. I was gonna do like a part 2. Oh, sick! The light went out. Motion light. Oh, okay, perfect. Anyway, tomorrow I'm gonna wake up. Well, I guess today I'm gonna wake up and go out on the kayak. Let's go inside though, because I did get some really awesome news. Because spearfishing's been rough here, but we have some really exciting opportunities. Also, look at this. I don't know if you guys have seen this space in a while, but I've been, oh yeah, super bright, super bright. I've been working on it and it's coming along pretty well. Long story short, we have some great news because I'm going to be teaming up with Ryan Myers. Now, if you guys don't know who Ryan Myers is, he's a world-renowned spearfisherman in Hawaii. So for pretty much most of January, I do plan to be in Hawaii knocking out some crazy spearfishing, but more than that, learning how to free dive better, which leads me to the sponsor of today's video, which is Hopper, because we're gonna be using Hopper to save on our trip to Hawaii. Hopper is a free app that will always help you secure the cheapest rate for your flights, hotels, and rental car bookings. For example, the past 3 times I've been to Hawaii, my flight has always been deep into the thousands, but by using Hopper, I literally saved over $400. They make it super easy to find the cheapest date for you to travel. Green means it's a great deal, red means it's expensive. You can use Hopper's Watch a Trip feature. It's basically gonna monitor that trip and notify you when it's the cheapest time to go. So for me, I know every single year it gets cold during the winter and it makes it really hard to dive. That's why I go to Hawaii, but there's no real hard date that I need to get there. So I just use the Watch a Trip feature. Hopper will tell me when the best time to go is, and normally I just pick that one. Hopper has flexible booking options. It allows you to change your flight, including date, time, and even airlines up to 24 hours prior to your scheduled departure with no added fees. New users that download Hopper for free with my link in the description will also get $10 in Carrot Cash, which is nice because you can apply that to your next trip. Thank you, Hopper, so much for sponsoring today's video. I really do appreciate it. Now, it is super late. Let's hop into bed. We've got a big day tomorrow on the kayak. Hopefully, we can finally spear some grouper. Wish me luck. All right, so before we get out there, I want to show you the setup. We obviously have the trolling motor. This is gonna help us get way out there. I've got my dive fin set up here. I've got my spear gun, which I don't know if it's gonna work, but I'm gonna sit it like in that trough right there. We also have the big measuring board. We've got the seat. We have side scan with the Lowrance, so we can find rocks that are gonna hold fish. Hopefully, that's the plan at least. I've got 2 trolling setups here. One I just have a buck jig on, and the other one I have like an actual trolling plug, which is pretty sweet. I've got my camera bag here. I've got my little Garmin. It has an SOS button. If something goes wrong, we push that, we get a helicopter to our location. I've got some ice with a couple of drinks in that right there. This freaking rod right here, this is actually a micro power pole, so it's an anchor, but I think it's gonna be too deep to actually be able to use that. And then I have 20 foot of rope off the end of the kayak. So the strat with the rope on the end of the kayak is, I can't really anchor the kayak. We're gonna be diving some long like edges, like 100-yard stretches, and I'm just gonna have to go where the current like drifts me and the kayak, but I don't know if I'm gonna tie this rope to me yet, so I'm actually tethered to the kayak, or if I'm just gonna have it in reaching distance. I'm not really sure. I think I'm gonna tie it to my weight belt, so I'm tethered to the kayak, just in case anything happens, bull shark, anything crazy like that, I'll be able to get to the boat quickly. It's a real threat out here, and I actually don't have my dive knife on my arm. I lost it on my last spear mission, so I gotta get another one of those. But you might be asking yourself, Brandon, you're gonna go after giant grouper. Where the heck are you gonna put them on the kayak? That's a great question because I haven't truly figured that out yet. I do have this knife on board with me. It's a little dive knife. I don't know why it's not focusing, but I'm thinking about gilling the fish once I measure them, make sure they're of size, gilling them, and then tossing them back here like under the cooler and stuff so they don't flop around. Freaking motor's not working. It's like a little plug back here, and it's just got the tiniest amount of water in it. Come on. Dang it. Dive flag. Going in. Dive flag is officially going in. not the kind of guy who likes giving up, but just getting the freaking beat down. And the current's ripping, the freaking waves have picked up mega. And I'm just freaking bobbing around. Freaking dang near seasick on the old yak. But the viz is not optimal, to say the least. The old spear kayak mission is a fail, but the journey was good, to say the least. I mean, friggin' just look at the waves. It's just not realistic to come out here and do this. It was flat when I first came out, but really friggin' picked up. These little towel things make getting naked out here a lot easier. Crazy how much you warm up when you're not wet anymore. But I actually don't have any pillows or anything in the tent. wasn't really expecting to be up in the tent, but I will say the view is friggin' unbeatable, man. Got the place to myself, the skiff. I got all the gear out of it. So now it's just friggin' chill, catch a nice sunset. Sunset should be friggin' popping tonight.